Hi everyone. This movie is to help with taking the first test in Word. So I'm looking at SimNet, which is where your test is. And I wanted to draw your attention to the fact that there is a practice test. So the very first tile, you could go into this word practice test and complete it as many times as you want. This practice test is almost a one-to-one correspondence with the live test. So if you can go through the practice test and know how to complete all of those, you should be fine doing the real test. So I'm going to go back and go into this. This word test is due October 6th, which would be, I think, Saturday at 11:59. I went ahead and opened it. It wasn't supposed to open yet, but I thought since it's the first real large test, I mean, we did the Windows one, but that was super small. This is actually the longest test, but it is the one that has the practice test that has a one-to-one. So like if there's a question on the real test, there's a practice question. So I want to kind of go through some techniques on how to take this test. First of all, you can take the test once. You do not have to complete it in one sitting. So once you get here, we're going to start the test. So start exam. There will be a timer up here. You have an hour and 50 minutes. There's 65 questions. They're going to be very much like your Let Me Tries, where you look at the top. This is a simulated environment, so it should be the same if you're on a Mac or you're on a PC. As long as you can get to the internet, you can take this test. You don't need to be at a specific type of machine. Insert a table that has 4 columns and 4 rows. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. Insert table 4 by 4. Okay, it told me correct. Now, let me do the next one wrong. Show the formatting marks in the document. Okay, let's see. It's not gonna, this is a bad one to try and get wrong. So here's the formatting marks. Correct. Let me do the next one. Using the drag method, make the picture smaller. So I'm going to make it bigger. Okay. So wait a minute, that's incorrect. So if you look here, I have 3 attempts. I have already used one of mine. So let's say I'm not sure how to do that. Okay. I can go to the next question by using these arrows, and it'll skip that question. Any question that you skip will turn around and be at the end of the presentation of the questions. So let me look at this one. Insert a new row below the second row in the table. So I'm just going to do a right click, insert row above, incorrect. Okay, I know what I did wrong there. Below this I did in front of. Okay, so I figured it out, so I can go ahead right there. All right, so I used my 2 out of my 3 attempts. After the 3rd attempt, then that question is marked wrong. So let's say you want to come and look at how your progress. That's this right here. So it'll show, okay, I got 1 right, 2 right. I currently do not have that right, but I have 2 of 3 remaining. I got that one right. So if I wanted to go back to this, so let's say I remembered how to do it. I can click right on that. Sorry. Load the question. It's going to take me to that, and okay, oops. I'm going to make it smaller, and I got it correct. Yay! Okay. So this is the way that you can cancel. And now let's say something's come up and you cannot finish this test at this time. So you have an hour and 50 minutes while you're in the test. You can go ahead and click on this right here, this X. It's next to your name. save progress, save the exam, and now you can go back in at a later time and take the exam. It'll show you how much minutes you have left. So what I recommend is going through and getting the ones done you know how to bulge, you know how to do what, and then the ones that you skip, write them down, take a picture with your phone, whatever, and get out of the test, save it, maybe look it up, look in your book, go through, maybe look at a let me try that was similar and see how you did it. Come back into the test and go to those questions and get them right. For me, it's not about can you do this from memory. It's about, okay, if I don't know how to do this, I mean, it's great if you know, because that's the ultimate goal. But let's say this is not something you do a lot, how do you find the answer? That to me is very important as a user going forward. All the stuff that we've learned, you're never going to be able to remember it all. But if you have the skills to know where I can go to find the answer, you'll be fine working out in the world using this product. Okay, so make sure you take, this is worth 100 points. It is, if you missed some assignments before, this is not an assignment to miss. Tests are they're like 40% of your total grade. So make sure you get this done. If you run into any technical issues, use the Remind app, give me a text, or send me an email. All right, guys, the due date is the 6th of October, which I believe is next Saturday at 11:59. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions or problems. All right, thank you.